What's going on, guys? It's your boy Kenny, and I'm back with Kyuranger episode 34. Guys, this was it, it was a good one, but we saw this coming. Um, this episode starts off. I'm gonna give a play by play. I'm not gonna just jump straight to the end, but let's go ahead and get it. Okay, this starts off where everybody's on the ship. They're on the Orion, and Naga wants him to, wants Balance to go inside his head to figure out where Darna Mage is. So Balance goes in, try to extract the information. Now Stinger goes off, and he's still thinking because remember last episode he asked the commander where did where did Champ go? So he told everybody that Champ said he was going to look for somebody, which we all knew was his creator was Professor Anton. So so now they're trying to figure out what the heck is really going on. So now they're flying over Earth as they being bombarded by by some attacks. Now the attack is coming. I cannot remember that the Vice Shogun's name. I cannot remember his name. But he goes, so they all go to Earth and they basically get down there. Once they get there, they see Champ. Well, so they think. So now they get down there and they go to, I forget what, like I said, I forget the vice, what's his name? I forget what his name is. So he basically tell them that this is, that they took Champ and turned him evil. So now he works for, the Jack Matter. So for the Jock Matter. So Champ goes off and start attacking everybody, and it's this masked guy comes out of nowhere, and he basically says that's not the real Champ. That's a prototype that's made by Jock Matter. So everybody's basically looking, and they're like, "That is Champ," and he says, "No, I'm not Champ." So everybody's like believing well everybody's like we don't believe it and then and you got Garu, he's like that's not Champ, so we gotta find Champ. And Kotaro, now y'all know he is the very first child ranger that is done correctly in my eyes. Kotaro turns around and tells Garu, he's like, Garu, you're an idiot. And he was like, what are you talking about? And he was like, that is, he was like, that is Champ. And the mask guy said, I don't know who this Champ is. But they all start fighting together. And basically, what happens is, I think everybody's going back to the ship except because Hammy and Spider gets hurt. Kotaro takes them back to the ship. Now, Lucky and Suguri, they go back with them later, but Stinger and Garu stays on Earth. So they try to figure out who this guy is. Now, not to mention Stinger already know who it is. So the mask guy goes off to tell the story about who he is and all this stuff, and that he's a good friend of Champs, who was basically created by Professor Anton, but he was too ashamed to the come back to the Coup Rangers because of the fact that he found out that Professor Anton was a part of the Jock Matter. He was making robots for them. Now that's a twist. Never knew that. But and this is probably why Champ didn't come back so soon. So once he found this out and everything, so they're being attacked yet again. So it gets to the point where Stinger is like, look, it doesn't matter how or who created you or whatnot. We're partners and we're friends and I don't care what happens, we're gonna be here for you. So at that point, Suguri and is Suguri Lucky, they show up. So at this point, he's like, it's time for me to reveal my identity. So so he takes the mask off, and it's a helmet. It's the Black Taurus helmet. And they're like, really? So he demorphs, and he shows that it's Champ. And so it was funny. Garu is the only one that did not know. So he's like, it really was Champ, and everybody's like, we knew it. And he was like, so was I the only one? It was funny, guys. I mean, I like how the Japanese plays around with stuff like this. Everybody else knew except one. And that's, basically that is how it is in real life. Everybody could probably say, we knew this except one person. They were like, was I the only one? So he's going through it in the background while Champ and everybody's starting to fight. Once everybody's starting to fight, Stinger, and Garu gets, they get kind of shoved off to another area, and he starts to go crazy because he starts to go berserk because remember when Scorpio had killed, well, literally killed him, it was some residual effects with the memories and stuff like that. So Champ, Garu goes off and kicks him, and he was like, "What was that for?" He was like, "That's for lying to me. I'm the only one that didn't know that was you." I was like, "Oh God, Garu, you are so funny." But anyway, after that, you know, they defeat both monsters, and now they figure out where Darna Mage is hiding. So that was the episode, guys. It wasn't much, but it was the return of Champ. So now all of the Coup Rangers, the main Coup Rangers, are back. We're not counting well, Suguri is one of them, but we're not counting Commander and Kotaro because they were not a part of the original nine Rangers that needed to be there. So now we have all of them back, including the Legendary Ranger. Now it's getting close to the end of the series, but this has been a good one. So I hope y'all tell me how y'all feel down in the comment section below. This is your boy Kenny. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Once you do, hit the notification bell to get all news of Pokemon, any anime, and Super Sentai. That's what I'm trying to say. But you guys let me know how you feel, and I will talk to you guys later.